Oh, there's so many choices. How do you choose? Humic acid, biochar, gypsum, kelp, iron, gypsum, kelp, iron, biochar, humic acid, kelp, gypsum, iron, humic acid, biochar, gypsum, humic acid, iron, kelp, biochar. How do you choose?
So welcome back to the greener lawn.
Did you say the greener lawn? Why would you
greener
say
lawn.
welcome back to the greener lawn?
I didn't say that.
That's what it sounded like.
No. So
right.
welcome back to the greener lawn.
Yo, she thick though. Oopsie.
So when it comes down to it, Soil Mastery by the Andersons has actually answered all those questions for us. The humic, the gypsum, the biochar, the sea kelp, and the iron all together. So they've taken and put everything in this product but the kitchen sink. So, rightly deemed, the kitchen sink. So what that does is it takes a lot of those choices that you have to make on a single product or multiple bags, and it combines it all into one. This is an all-in-one product that is made for the homeowner who has poor soils, has the horrible soils, has a soil that just is compact and it is not performing the way that it should. So who should be using this product? Anybody that has poor soils, has compact soils, has soils that isn't reacting well to drainage, this product's definitely the product for you. You have a hard time wanting to use liquids, you refuse to use liquids, this product's for you. You're looking to do less applications and get your soil amendments with biostimulants down and get a green up and promote root growth, this product's for you. You like this name right here, the Andersons, this product's for you. You like that product name right there, Yard Mastery, this product's for you. This right here, running the gypsum, running the humic, those two together are going to be a compaction buster. So the cool thing about this product is once the humic and the gypsum are down in the soil and amending it, over the top of it, you are going to get a hit of urea plus an iron kick, and you're going to get some sea kelp in there to help stimulate the roots. So you're going to get a bunch of things to really get the grass jumping and popping over the top of what it's doing down in the soil. It's amending, it's helping that soil break up. So the recommended rate on this Soil Mastery product is going to be 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. It's also made to be used in combination with other fertilizers that you're already currently applying. That's how come the low nitrogen rate. You're really not putting down a whole lot of nitrogen. You'd have to put down a whole bunch of fertilizer in your regular application to make this one affect your lawn negatively. So although it has a small nitrogen source and you can go heavy with this product, it is recommended that you spoon feed it into your lawn with 3 to 5 applications over the season versus one large application. With that said, there's nothing wrong if you go out with larger applications. As it is a low nitrogen source, you will not burn anything if you go aggressive with it. You do want to pay attention to what you have as overthrow, anything that goes onto concretes, onto patios, anything like that, because it does have iron in it, and if it does get wet before it is blown or swept off of those surfaces, it will stain. So you do want to pay attention to where this lands and then go back and blow it or sweep it back into the lawn. So if you bag when you mow, they do recommend that you do not pick up your clippings so you don't pick up any of the particulate matter that went down into the soil right afterwards. So because most of this product actually needs to be down at the soil level, they do recommend watering it in with 0.2 inches of water after the application. So one thing that I did note on it is that you really want to pay attention to their spreader settings. I have the spiker, and the 5 for the spiker is way heavy. I took it for face value. I set it on 5. I put in the proper amount to get one application down for 3,000 square feet. So I put 9 pounds of product into my hopper. And on my trim pass, it threw it all out on a trim pass. I knew that 5 was a super high setting. Normally that's 5 pounds per 1,000-ish a range. I thought that it was something that they had seen and calibrated for, but with all the small prills and all the different sizes within it, I should have known better. The 5 was way heavy for my lawn, and I couldn't see what it was throwing because it's very dark. It's black. There's not a lot of trace rounds in it, so other colored rounds that you can see. And so I had a hard time judging how much was coming out, and I finally looked down at my hopper, and my hopper was almost empty. I changed my setting for the spiker down to a 2.7, and it did beautifully after that. So pay attention to the settings that they tell you, and if you've used it on any other products, kind of gauge it against that. Because 3 pounds per 1,000 is a very small application rate. Pay attention to what the settings are versus what you're traditionally used to, because it's probably going to be in line with what you're used to versus what I saw here. It could be a typo, there could be, some misprint. My machine could be not calibrated correctly. I'll take all those into considerations, but just pay attention to what the number is versus what you have known on your spreader. You have quite a few different sizes of granular product. You just have to pay attention to how it all spreads out. So what you see is Humic coated urea and dispersible granular technology. Gypsum, which provides calcium and sulfur, relieving soil salinity and compaction. Contains biochar DG, which provides soil conditioning. Contains sea kelp, which aids in rooting, and iron, which helps provide a dark green color. So if you use the N-ext product line, you don't necessarily have to use this product unless you like granular better and you're looking to switch from the liquid form over to the granular form. But with that said, if you're using the N-ext products and you'd like to add this, it won't hurt a thing. It's not completely necessary, but it will add a different element as liquid and granular products do react differently down in the soil. So Soil Mastery by the Andersons is a great product. It's one of those products that it's a granular product, easy to put down and easy to use. There isn't the need for all the extra things besides a spreader. Once you have that spreader, you are good to go. So it's definitely worth checking out. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this product right here, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section down below or reach out to me at jeremy@gmail.com. This week's question: do you need something for poor soils? Have you ever looked at using something like this? Let me know down in the comments down below. I'd like to hear from you guys. So if you're looking for a product that is an all-in-one for soil compaction, green up, and root growth, this is definitely the product for you to be checking out. This is an all-in-one, everything thrown at it but the kitchen sink. So yes, this is the kitchen sink. I'm Jeremy of The Greener Lawn. Make her green. Oh, shoot, that airplane. It is recommended that you do spoon feed it.